Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
May I know your full name?
My name is Roses Morgan.
Okay, and what shall I call you?
Just you can call me Roses.
All right, Roses, what do you like to do in your leisure time?
I usually play mobile games, but I usually do some stuff that will make my work easier.
All right, and would you tell me about your hometown?
My hometown is Kitipur. It's located near the Lalitpur as well as main town city Kathmandu.
Okay, all right. Now let's begin from part one, and we are doing recording for marking purpose. Okay, first question is likewise. Do you have favorite flower or plant? Why or why not?
I don't have much like to the flowers that I don't have interest on the flowers. I usually take them as the colors that brightens our minds and the peace to our brain. Not so specifically, I pick up. So there's not my favorite flower to
Okay,
be
all right.
specific.
Okay, and what kinds of flowers and plants grow near where you live?
Uh, Near my hometown is like a field for crops. So mustard, like yellow flower, will be the most commonly found in my place.
Okay, and is it important to you to have flowers and plants in your home? Why or why not?
Is it that is most uh, that is most be the favorable as plants and flowers gives us many benefit. Flowers as a decoration makes our home more sweeter than the without having the flowers. The plants makes us food like food as well as the air which freshens our the environment and situation.
Okay, and have you ever bought flowers for someone else? Why or why not?
As I earlier told you that I have no interest on the flowers, so especially I haven't bought any of them to anyone.
Okay, right. We have completed part one. Now let's head to part two. It is a cue card session. I'll hand over these questions and even paper and pen. You'll get 1 minute preparation time, and after that, you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, and questions are likewise. This part two, and you can make some notes if you wish. But don't write a question paper, and your preparation time begins now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, your 1 minute time is over. Please start speaking.
I'm here to speak about the Quick Red Cafe, which I recently visited near my hometown. I usually visit many cafe, but to be specific, I was hosting my mobile games in the Quick Bites. I find it from the Google Map. It is one of the bakery that is most visited or which is popular near my hometown. So I contacted my host there. The food was excellent. The service they provide was very good, and we were so fond of that we wish to do host again and again in the same place.
Okay, is that all? Did you finish? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, we have completed part two, and let's move to part three. And questions are likewise. What kinds of things do people write online reviews about in your country?
Pardon me, sir.
Okay, what kind of things do people write online reviews about in your country?
Online review for the fact most of the time the review on the blogs that has been transmitted to all of us through the media of internet. Uh, we have but in the contrary for the food like restaurants I find it very few.
Okay, and why do some people write online reviews?
People write online reviews to make the container to improve in his skills and develop for his future to make viewer more interesting and more reliable.
Okay, do you think that online reviews are good for both shoppers and companies?
Yes, it is very good for both as the companies can know the value of that services or products as well as to the consumers they will know the consumer rate or which is being consumed usually or more oftenly, so that they will be secure on what they are buying.
Okay. And what do you think it might be like to work in a customer service job?
Customer service job is the one which we deal through the customers of our products and management. So it is very fun to work on them, as we can be communicating for many customers and we can be dealing to all the peoples. So you might gain the skill of tackling any situation everywhere by working on the consumer's job.
Okay. Do you agree that customers are more likely to complain nowadays?
As a matter of fact, in the Nepal, I don't think it is the truth, as customer buy them on the review status without complaining.
Okay. And how important is it for companies to take all customer complaints seriously?
It is very important to take the customer's complaint on general, as the complaints are one which the customer find it gap between the service provided and the service they are supposed to get. So in order to improve the service of the company, they should take more seriously about the complaints and make improvements as well.
Okay. Thank you very much. We have completed today's speaking session.